Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and this is a pickups slash thank you video. I seem to do thank you videos pretty frequently as I have very generous friends who I know in real life and I know online, and people tend to say, hey Mike, check this out, I want to send you something, and I'm always extremely grateful because times are tough and everything has drastically increased in price, not to mention that I've recently done some work on my home, and that was extremely expensive, and it just, kind of doesn't stop when you own a house. So a big thank you to my friends Brian and Eric for picking these up for me. And then I also purchased some stuff myself a while ago that I just haven't spoken about yet. So what Eric had, actually I'll start with what Brian gave me. What Brian got me was something I've been waiting to pick up for months and months. It was $40. I was waiting for it to hit 20. It just hit 20 at Best Buy. I think it's probably going to hit 20 on Amazon too because they usually mimic their prices. The Capcom Fighting Collection. This looks so cool. There's 10 games on it. There is Darkstalkers, Night Stalkers, Vampire Hunter, Vampire Savior 2, Hyper Street Fighter 2, Gem Fighters, Cyberbots, Puzzle Fighter 2, and Red Earth. So I have Cyberbots on the Saturn, and I do have a Street Fighter collection which has Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting on it. And I think I have a Darkstalkers on the Dreamcast, is it, or the Saturn? I have one of the Darkstalkers, but I've never played Red Earth. I no longer own any Gem Fighter or Puzzle Fighter games because they mainly were on PS1, I think. I think they might have been on Saturn, but I don't own them on Saturn. And I don't have much PS1 stuff left. They're all online multiplayer, which looks really fun, and it came with download codes for a free 3 Wonders game for Capcom Arcade Stadium 2, and bonus music and artwork add-on for Capcom Fighting. So for $20, this was a pretty massive amount of games and items. Thank you, Brian, for getting me this. I've been waiting so long to play this. And then the other thing I really wanted that my friend Eric said to me, it was funny, we're all chatting in a group chat, and Eric says, did you get Mike the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game or just Capcom? And he goes, oh, I just got him Capcom. And he said, oh, I got him Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming tomorrow. So they both arrived today. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. This I've wanted as well pretty badly. Most of the games, or at least half of them, are also online. I believe it's 12 games on this one. Doesn't say the name of the games on the back, which is actually surprising, but it's a mixture of the NES arcade game, the original NES, adventure game, the actual arcade game, I think there's the Super Nintendo game, the Genesis game, all the beat 'em ups and side scrollers, and there's even that fighting game, was it Tournament Fighters? I forget the name of it. There's a lot of Ninja Turtles games on here, and some I've played, some I haven't. I used to love the arcade game as a kid. I had very fond memories of going to, I think it was Rickles. I don't know if it was Home Depot. I think it was Rickles in the Bronx. And there was 2 arcade machines up front. Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, and Pit Fighter. I would play them constantly with my brother. So I never minded going to the store with my dad because we would play arcade games. So I am so grateful for both of these. Thank you. I'm very appreciative to have such great friends, really. And then these I had gotten in the mail, I don't know, a few weeks ago. I think one was maybe a week ago and one was like 2 weeks ago. The first one was Silent Madness 3D. This is a Vinegar Syndrome movie, which is about this killer, and he gets released out of a mental institution by mistake, and they're trying to track him down, and he's going on a rampage. And there's a little bit of a twist to the movie as well, and it's really cool, and it comes with 3D glasses that I was very excited to check out, even though it's the Analgraph, whatever it is, 3D. It's not real 3D. It also does have real 3D on the disc, but I don't have a 3D TV or Blu-ray player. And after a little while, the glasses bothered our eyes, and we weren't able to focus. So we ended up just watching the 2D version. But either way, I always liked this movie. I got it for like half price with free shipping, and I just picked it up a little while ago, and it came in the mail, and I was excited to watch it. My wife probably wasn't. The other thing I got, which I have a review coming out for on Thanksgiving, is Blood Hunter. This is the second release in the VHS Hitfest line. who was a Vinegar Syndrome partner. The first release was The Corn Shucker, which I really, really liked. It was weird. This is about a vampire who is kind of taking the law into his own hands in the middle of Kentucky. I don't want to say too much so that you watch my review on Thanksgiving. And this goes for around $25 or so on the Vinegar Syndrome website. And I say this in my review, for some reason on election day, I guess someone was busy, nobody was bidding on this, and I won this for like $5 and change plus shipping. Ridiculous price. So I was very glad to get this. Watch my review and then you will see whether I really loved the movie, hated the movie, or just thought it was okay. But Blood Hunter has an interesting concept, and I love kind of that lost media B-movie charm that most of these films have. So these are the two movie pickups, and thank you again to Brian and Eric very, very much for these two really cool looking games. I cannot wait to play this weekend. This one has lobbies in it. So you and like I think 9 friends can go online and talk shit to each other and fight, and then whoever wins goes in next, I believe. So I look really forward to screwing around with them on Xbox with this. Thank you guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.